Hey everyone, this is Joanne coming to you live from New York. I'm also known as #UnicornBoss. So as you guys are jumping online tonight, go ahead and hit me up with some unicorn emojis because those are my jam. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. So super excited tonight, you guys. We're gonna attempt to do a keto kitchen, and I'm gonna be real honest with y'all. It is snowing like crazy here in New York, and I had planned on ducking out to the store to get a few ingredients for this recipe, for this Thanksgiving side, and I can't make it out now. So we're gonna just kind of like do what we can with what we have, and I will let you guys know if this is gonna be a success or a fail once we're done cooking here. So who knows? But at minimum, at least you guys will have a really fantastic recipe that you could use for your Thanksgiving dinner next week. I know it's gonna taste good, especially if you have all of the ingredients on hand. So really excited to get cooking with you all tonight. I see a bunch of you guys jumping online. Welcome. If you're grabbing me live, go ahead and leave me a number 1. Don't forget to say hi and let me know where you're coming in from. And if you're catching me on the replay, go ahead and leave me a number 2. By the way, if you're a brand new friend, welcome to my page. My name is Joanne. I've been keto since November, and I'm absolutely loving what this lifestyle has done for me. It has just totally changed my life. So if you're keto, don't forget to comment keto. Let me know how long you've been on the journey. Feel free to let me know what your weight loss is at so I can give you a shout out. And if we're not friends yet, make sure you go ahead and send me a friend request and hit follow. And you know, we may have been friends for some time now, but if you haven't followed me yet, make sure you just take a quick minute right now and click on my face. It will take you over to my page, and then from there you can click on the follow button. I so appreciate your love and support. I am running out of friend spaces, so I want to make sure you guys are following so you're not missing out on all the fun things that we do here on my page. So let me say hi to a few people real quick, and then we will go ahead and get started. So welcome everybody. So happy to have you. Hi Tara. Thanks for the unicorn, sister. Hi, Amy, Christina, Shauna, welcome everybody. And thank you so much for the shares, ladies. By the way, if you guys love my page and you have a lot of fun here and you learn lots of things about keto, make sure you go ahead and give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. Yeah, I've been trying like the straight thing lately, so having fun with the hair. I like it short, you guys. So, okay, so for those of you that missed it, real quick recap. So this is an amazing Thanksgiving side. I know it's super yummy, but it is snowing like crazy here in New York. So I am attempting to do this recipe with what ingredients I had. So it may not work out, but we're just gonna go with it, you guys. What I love to really show you on my page here is that when you're keto, it doesn't need to be that hard. There are tips and tricks out there and resources for you to use to make keto easier. So we are gonna be using some keto hacks tonight to help us through this recipe, being that I couldn't go to the store and get some fresh ingredients. So we are making a loaded cauliflower bake. So really yummy and delicious. Has anybody made the cauliflower bake before? Feel free to go ahead and comment and share. Let me know what your favorite part about it was. There's so many great recipes out there for it. So hopefully this one will be a great success. And if you're planning on being keto for Thanksgiving, comment keto Thanksgiving. I would love to hear it, give you a shout out. I also have a really great recipe group and support group that has a ton of great Thanksgiving recipes in there. So if that's something you'd like to take advantage of, just comment group below and I'll make sure I get you an invite and I'll tag you in the keto Thanksgiving recipes. So I don't have macros for this recipe yet, but I'll try and update that later for you in case you're interested. So it doesn't call for a lot of ingredients. Normally you have a head of cauliflower, and then it's got some bacon, some chives, mayo, sour cream, and cheddar cheese. So nice and easy peasy, you guys. I promise it's not hard to do keto. It really isn't. A lot of basic ingredients that you can have in your pantry will work for most of what is keto. So the only problem I have for tonight's recipe is that I don't have real cauliflower. Like I said, I was supposed to make it to the store, but it's snowing. So I'm gonna use some riced cauliflower. So this is a great substitution. So if you're in a pinch and you need to do that, we're just gonna go with it and see how it does. So I have some great things though I can chat with you about as far as ingredients go. So first things first, when you're doing mayo on keto, make sure that you are using a keto friendly mayonnaise. So this is something that I didn't know when I was brand new keto. So if you're not aware, not all mayonnaise is keto. There is actually a lot of potato starch and soybean oil and really bad things in mayonnaise. So also sugar. So it's something that can definitely mess with your ketosis. So this is the mayo that I typically use. I'm sure there's other options out there. So if you have a keto friendly mayo and you want to share it with the group, go ahead and comment and share with us about it. I would love to hear about it. Oh, love you, Julie. Thanks for the share. Thanks, Courtney. So happy to see you tonight. So this is from Primal Kitchen. They're available in a lot of grocery stores. I have a hard time finding it in New York, so I did order this online with Thrive Market. But like I said, I have seen it in some other stores. It's an avocado mayo. So it tastes a little bit different, but it's pretty close. So if you look at the back of the ingredients, it tells you that it's paleo approved, it's sugar-free, soy and canola-free, dairy-free, gluten and grain-free. So this is good for a lot of people that are on a nice healthy weight loss journey or just to stay healthy at all. And I love the ingredients. Nice and pure, nice and clean, easy peasy here. It's got avocado oil, cage-free eggs, what else? Vinegar, sea salt, and some rosemary. So that's it. Whereas if you compare it, let me see if I have normal mayo in my fridge, just to kind of show you what the difference is. I know we used to have some. Looks like we're out right now. That's too bad. I would have loved to show you, but normal mayo has potato starch and soybean oil. You want to try and stay away from soybean oil because it really does increase inflammation in your body, and that's one of usually the goals of going keto, is to keep the inflammation at bay. So if you're looking for a really great mayo, this is a good one to try. Yeah, I mean, you know, I only learned, you guys, because I made a lot of mistakes, so I try and share that with you as I've learned along the way. So another trick for you tonight, if you're newer to keto and maybe you're not aware, I'd like to talk about the bacon real quick. And I know this seems like a no-brainer, but I've been chatting with a lot of you guys. I get hundreds of messages, and a lot of you are saying, I'm not losing weight. What's going wrong? I'm not cheating. I'm doing all of the things. So one of the first things I usually ask you guys is to see what your macros are and how they're set up. And then through chit-chatting with people, I find out that there's a lot of hidden sugars and things that you're not aware of, and bacon is one of them. So, you know, it depends on how strict keto you want to be, and it is difficult to find bacon without any sugar in it, but these are some things you want to look for, because most bacon is cured and it has additional sugar, and it can totally mess up your ketosis and your fat burn, you guys. So this is a new brand that I just kind of stumbled across, and I really like it. It's called Greenfield. And it says right in the front on this nice packaging here, no antibiotics, no growth hormones, humanely raised, vegetarian fed pork here. And then the cool thing is that it's uncured smoked bacon. So it says it right here that it's uncured, which is what you want to look for. I know it's tough to find, and you'll pay a few extra dollars for this, but it's really worth it. And then if you take a look at your ingredients, it's just got pork, water, sea salt, celery extract, spices, and it's got no sugar at all is listed on the back there. So now if you have a hard time finding a completely, 100% bacon without sugar in it, if it has less than 1 to 2 grams of sugar, you're probably okay. It's not the best choice, but sometimes you have to just do with what you can. So I get a lot of questions about bacon, so hopefully you guys enjoyed a little bit about that as far as bacon goes. So if you love bacon, go ahead and give me some bacon emojis. So in this, my spoon is hot. Let me get rid of it for a second. Hold on. So in this bowl right here, I just have some full fat sour cream and our mayonnaise. And I'm gonna start to combine all of our ingredients here. So this is really, really easy. If you had fresh cauliflower, of course, I would steam it up and get it ready to go, and then add it to the bowl here. So let me go ahead and get it in. How's everybody doing today? What did you all have for your keto dinner? I would love to hear about it. Go ahead and share with me. All right, so almost got it. There we go. Okay. So this calls for a half a cup of mayo, a half a cup of sour cream, and then I used 6 strips of bacon, and I just chopped them up in my chopper here, so I've got some nice little bits. You could also chop them up by hand as well. And then we're gonna add in this is like my ghetto hack right now, you guys. Just because of the storm, I couldn't make it out, but I'm going to go ahead and put in my riced cauliflower. So it calls for 6 total cups, I think. So you're looking for about 6 cups of cauliflower. Whether you use fresh or frozen, that's totally up to you. So this package here has about 4 cups, and so does this one. So I'm just gonna make it all. I would have preferred to have cauliflower florets, so that way that it was a little bit chunkier, but you know, you just gotta do what you gotta do. Okay. Let me open up this other one. One thing I will say is I do enjoy the keto hacks. If you like keto, you know, hacks and tricks, comment hack below. But I just really love that there are options like this. You know, back when I worked my corporate job and I would have to work 10 to 12-hour days, having some plain riced cauliflower like this that I could just throw in the microwave really was a lifesaver. So I'm really excited that there's so many different options out there now to help you stay on track for your keto journey. All thanks for the love, Brenna. I appreciate it. Hi, Renee. Welcome. Okay. So I'm gonna give this a little bit of a stir here, just to get this all coated. And then I'm gonna add in about half of my cheddar. I didn't actually have 2 cups worth of cheddar. I was supposed to go to the store, so I have some cheddar and some mozzarella. We're just gonna make do, you guys. And then I'm gonna add in some of my bacon. So that was actually perfect for the amount of liquid that I had in here, so this is gonna work out really nicely. If you find that it was too dry or too wet, you could of course add more. So it calls for 2 cups of cheddar. So I've got about a half a cup or a cup of cheddar, and then I've got the rest is mozzarella. So I'm gonna put about half in here because I want to save some to sprinkle on top so it gets nice and ooey gooey and cheesy. So hopefully you guys love cheese. I did a video last night and I talked about dairy-free keto. So I know some of you do dairy-free, and that's a bit of a challenge, but I love cheese. I just do so much. So if you love cheese, tell me what some of your favorites are in the comments. Okay, I'm gonna put in about half of my bacon as well. I'm gonna save some for the top. So I think that's probably good. And then I'm also gonna put, this called for fresh chives, but like I said, you guys, I've been stuck in the storm. So I'm gonna put in maybe like a teaspoon of parsley, just so I have something in here, just to make it a little green, a little bit of that herby taste. So there we go. You know, when I was brand new, you guys, I'm not very confident in the kitchen, so this was something that I definitely learned the old-fashioned way. And you know, if I didn't have all the right ingredients for a recipe, I just wouldn't do it. And I've really started to learn that it's really not that serious. And you know, as long as you're making similar choices, you can really substitute these things for something that's close in the same family. So this is actually looking really good. So hopefully it's gonna turn out better than I expected. So let me go ahead. I've got a little bit of a casserole dish here. I'm just going to start adding this in, and then I'll get it ready to bake. So if anybody has to go and have Thanksgiving, maybe at a relative's house, and you don't want to completely destroy your keto diet, you could really quickly and easily make this cauliflower bake and bring it with you to share. Everyone would love it because it's so cheesy and delicious. And then if you bring a keto dessert with you, you are completely all set, because you can definitely have the turkey, right? So you just have to worry about having sides, and you know, try not to have a few drinks, which I know sometimes is tough, but you know, staying on track is more important. I at least think, you guys. So, all right, we're almost done here. If you guys are enjoying the recipe and you're getting a lot of value, go ahead and give me some hearts below. Make sure you give the video a quick share. And I'm just gonna top this off with some cheese and some bacon right now. So I think it's gonna be really great. So I've got my oven preheating at 425 degrees, and then it's gonna bake for, let's see how long here, 15 to 20 minutes. So because I didn't actually have the fresh cauliflower, I'm gonna set mine for 10 and just kind of check it and see what it looks like, because I don't want to overcook it. So, okay, that's looking good. Now we'll do some bacon on top. Yeah, I don't know, some of you that are like so confident and you can just kind of like whip it together in the kitchen, I do envy you just a little bit. I don't know. My family was always so busy. We never cooked at home. My dad's a farmer, so he was always out working late at night and early in the morning, so we were always kind of like pizza and run type of people. So it's something that I definitely had to learn, which is why I love sharing this with you all, because you can do it, I promise you. It's not that hard. Okay. So there you go. What do you guys think? I think it looks delicious, and just imagine how much more amazing this would be if you had fresh cauliflower. So if you guys make this and you have it for Thanksgiving, let me know. I would love to hear about it. Don't forget to tag me in your photos. So if you had a great time tonight, don't forget to go ahead and send me a friend request if we're not connected yet. Make sure you give this video a quick share. I so appreciate your love and support. And what else? Oh, if you want to be added to the recipe group and get access to some more Thanksgiving recipes, just comment group below and I'll get you in there and tagged so that we have plenty time to plan for the holiday next week. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. I hope you have a great night. Love you, and I'll be back to chat with you guys again soon. Take care.